Okay, there we are. Make sure that we're on. I don't see anybody yet. Okay, there we go. We got some people this morning. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Yes, we are live. Maybe. There we are. Perchetta. Good morning, honey. Okay, people are starting to find it. Charlie, good morning. And Rick. Hi, Rick. How is everybody? Happy Wednesday, or as our Deirdre would say, happy hump day. We're in the middle of the week already. Jesus, week went fast. For me, did it go fast for anybody else? Hi, Susan. How are you this morning? Just share this out to some of the groups. Good morning, Suzanne. I'm doing good, Perchetta. Thank you. It's been kind of a weird week. Got a lot going on here where I'm at, here in Colorado. It's a really interesting time right now with the fire. That's the big thing that people are just so concerned about what's going to happen. Yeah, please pray for Colorado because the fire is big and it's not looking like it's going out anytime soon. Keep hoping for rain or snow or something to help with it. But as far as I know right now, I just looked at how cold it is outside. It's 35 degrees outside. That's a little chilly. Good morning, Erica. Thank you for sharing, Perchetta. And Jack, good morning to you on Periscope. I hope you're doing well. So, yeah, so they've issued more evacuation orders, and there's more people that are losing their houses. So this is the biggest fire they've ever had here in this area in Boulder, ever in their history. And it's really, really bad. So a lot of people are in fear. I'm getting my phone to where I can see who's here. Yeah, Susan, I know, I'm really praying for some rain. I know the forecast is calling for snow this weekend, but we need something to happen like now. We don't want to wait till the weekend because it's so destructive right now in the houses and the nature, the trees, the animals. So just please pray. If you pray or set an intention, whatever you do, just let's get something returned back to normal. I heard yesterday there were fires also in Tennessee. So I don't see any of our Tennesseans on here. But yeah, I just don't understand what the heck is up with the fires. I don't get that. And I'm not getting any insight about it either. So it's just really strange, I think, all the fires that are going on. Tammy, good morning. Yeah, it is. It's very sad to see those mountains, to see the smoke coming up from them. And Ruth said yesterday that she could actually see the fire from her house. Good morning, Samuel Waxman on Periscope. Hope you're doing good. Brand Marley, good morning. Kathy Hand, good morning, everyone. And I was looking to see if we had any other comments. Yeah, it's scary. I don't know. It's just seems very strange to me. And what do you all think? I don't know what's happening. I know that we need a lot of change on our earth, but this is just very bizarre. This has been going on for a while. The fires that have been out west, California fires, I think died down quite a bit, but I know they're not all out. And the other states that were affected by them, there's still fires going on there in the mountains. So I don't get it. I'm kind of confused about this one. So what else is going on? What's happening in your part of the world? And I know that there's been a lot of increase in the COVID cases here in Colorado and in other parts of the world. I think, Puchetta, you told me that it was on the rise there in India again. And I keep praying that they'll open up India because I really want to get over there. That's something I see in my future. I really see that happening. But I need the cases to die down, and I need the governments to open up the areas so that we can travel and come in there. Good morning, Don Balak. Mother Earth, Father Sky is angry. We need to spread the light, love, and treat each other with compassion. That is so true, Don. So very true. We need to really go back to being a peaceful people. We've gotten very greedy, and it's been a me type society for a long time instead of a we society. And I loved last night in the chanting group, Gabby was on and she was saying, I'm not going to say I anymore. Everything is we, because we are one. And that's what we have to really feel into, is that oneness, and recognize that it's not all about me. The separation is an illusion, and it keeps us in that state of greed, that state of not caring about each other and what we're going through and what's happening in the world. But when we start looking with compassionate eyes and start looking at how can I make a difference? And every morning when I wake up, I ask that question, how can I make a difference? So the difference can come when we all start to bond together, just like we do here. And I've said that before. We're like a metaphor for what can be in the entire collective. If we all just come together in our thoughts, in our intentions, and seeing each other as part of us. I try to always look at how can I make everything in my life better by focusing on the good of the whole and not the good of me. So looking outside of ourselves, we can look at, I see you as me, and I care about you just as much as I care about me. With what you're going through, what you're going through affects me because I care. So I want to see what you all are saying. Okay, Fran. Fran Marley says rain, lockdowns. Here in the UK, lots of cases, but deaths appear low, thankfully. I'm so glad. But yeah, I think going back into really separating and isolating, because there's so many that don't wear the mask. There's so many that that don't take the time to wash the hands and do the things that we know to do. Just using common sense is going to help so much with controlling what's happening. This thing will go away. It really will. I know this, but we're going to have to do our part. And I truly believe that. And Samuel, yes, love is key. And Kathy says our earth is definitely angry and hurting. Yeah. And being of service. Definitely, Samuel. Hope, good morning to you, my friend. How are you doing? Or afternoon for you. I think it is there in the UK. I'm back from my weekend celebrating my daughter Montana's 30th birthday. Had a wonderful time. Your daughter is so beautiful. I just love seeing all the pictures, and thank you for sharing that, Hope. She says, had my stitches removed from my small procedure that's enabling me to do dialysis from home. The nurses who visited me at home on Tuesday were amazed at how quickly I have healed. I told them I have an army of earth angels praying for me. My heart goes out to you and the entire Angelic River family. Thank you, thank you. I'm truly grateful. I managed to catch up with the last night chanting for change and felt Gabby Forster was so right by saying, we are one. We are. Absolutely. Kathy, it reminds me of that commercial with the Native American with a tear rolling down his cheek upon seeing all the litter. Yeah, it is. It's a time where we look at the world and look at everything that's going on and say, what? Like it's not even real. It just doesn't even feel real, all of the things that are happening. COVID, the fires, rioting, everything that's going on. Prachetta says, ma'am, yesterday our Prime Minister came live on TV. As the next month is all festival season, Mr. Modi requested all citizens to really take care and take all precautions. He said that cases are bound to rise. Yeah. Oh, I love you, Erica. Thank you. Good morning, Sally. Hi, sweetheart. How are you doing today? Happy Wednesday. We haven't seen Deirdre on here. Let's get our people in here by calling them in. Deirdre and Sharon and Gabby and Stacy. I know Stacy has a work day today, but let's get her in here this morning. Suzanne says, too much collective anger on earth. It's scary to think the power that anger has. It's why it's so important that we make a difference with spreading love and compassion. Yes, anger is one of those things that has its place. If we use anger to motivate us to make a change, that's a good thing. If we use anger to just keep everything boiling and keep everybody riled up, then that's destructive. And it happens inside of us. We are the ones that start either to get past our anger, get past the lower vibration emotions, or we just keep churning. We just keep it going. And when we keep it going inside, we're going to see more of that on the outside. What we focus on expands. So are we focusing on love and light? Are we focusing on what's good for everyone? Or are we looking at things that are really, really bad and just keep that moving, keep it going, keep that momentum of it going? That's what it feels like with COVID, with the destructive things that are happening. We're focusing on them and keeping them going. And it's like a rock rolling down a hill. It's just going to keep going. There's nothing to stop it. But we can stop. We can make a change with our thoughts, with our prayers, with our intentions. Sally says, I am good today, a bit sore from the yoga yesterday, but good. Good, Sally. I'm so glad. I followed along some with the yoga that EWN offered yesterday with Beth Wright, and it was really, really good. She's amazing at teaching yoga. And Sally, I'm hoping that your yoga class was just amazing and all that you had hoped it would be there at the center. I'm so glad you're doing that. Kathy says, my mom was a devout Christian, and my brothers and I say if she were alive right now, she would be saying that the end is near. Revelations in the Bible. I've heard that from several people, Kathy. So interesting that you brought that up, that this time that we're in and all that we're going through was predicted so many, many thousands of years ago. Good morning, Marietta. Marietta says, anger comes from when we feel no choice and we're not willing to accept it. So accept, align, allow. Accept, align, allow. I love that. And it's in that allowing that we really find our peace, isn't it, Marietta? When we realize that everything is working perfectly, we can go into the acceptance. But when we start to resist, and I think we're resisting a lot of change right now. Change is good. I've been seeing fives a lot. If you all notice any of the numbers that are speaking to us, the fives especially, I've been seeing 555, a lot of 55s, the double fives. And it's all about change. And this whole year has been about change. It's been a year of things that have never, ever happened before. I think we've made so much history just in this year. It's really amazing. And we resist any change, even if it's for our good. We resist for in the beginning until we start to figure out what it's all about. So yeah, there's a lot going on. Oh, thank you for asking, Samuel. I'm doing really good. I'm getting more clarity about the rest of the journey at this point. And I know I'll be going to Santa Fe, New Mexico next. I'll be there right after the end of the month. So probably around the 1st or 2nd of November, I'll be heading down there, and I'll only be there for a couple of days. I know there's going to be a land blessing, and then going on to El Paso to see my Jean. And where is Jean? All right, we're missing some peeps, so let's get them in here. Help me call people in. We're missing Jean Lorio, Stacy, Sharon Boyle, Gabby. Okay, so say their names, call them out, call them in here. Sally, I love what you do. You said you screen their name and all of a sudden there they show up. And Sally says, I was checking her out too, Beth. And yes, I need the clarity that yoga provides. It really does. And it's really amazing. I used to think yoga was all about the movement, the body movement and getting into all the different positions, but it's really not what the focus is. The focus of yoga is breathing and just really focusing in on your mind and expanding your mind. And yes, Samuel, I will be coming to California. I'll be there after I go to El Paso. Yeah, Julie says, yoga by Beth was great. I am really out of shape, and she is great. We'll do the replay every day until the next class. And we have more yoga coming at Enlightened World. We have a couple of people that are offering the yoga classes. So I think that's pretty exciting. Prachetta says, ma'am, I was talking to a very close friend who is a numerologist and astrologist. He said that the earth energies are changing. He said he saw a shift in the planets from the 4th of October. Things should be back to normal by early next year. So we will see you soon, my fairy Teri, ma'am, blessing the Indian soil. You certainly will. I feel that too. When I ask the angels about this, and I ask for a message about our earth and this coronavirus that's been keeping us separate, I heard that it's going to go just as fast as it came in. You know, we were taken pretty much by surprise, the general public was, and how all of this came to be. But I heard from them that yes, it is going to go. So I trust and believe and have faith that what they're telling me is true. Tony, good morning, sweet Tony. How are you feeling, Tony? I haven't had a health update on you. So I want to know, and I know the family cares and wants to know how you're doing and how your health is holding up for you. All right, Kathy says, I wish you the safest journey, and boy, how I wish I could be with you to see Santa Fe. You know, so many people have told me about the beauty of Santa Fe. I've never paid any attention to it, so I don't know what's in store for me. I'm excited because everyone that I've mentioned it to, they're like, oh yeah, you have to go to Santa Fe. So I don't know what's there that's waiting for me. Obviously, there's something, or it wouldn't be coming up that much for me to pay attention to. So, yes, I'll be in Santa Fe the first week in November. And then November 5th, I will see our Jean Lorio if she wakes up and comes in here. And I'll be with Sherry Myers also, will be joining us there. All right, so what else we got? Okay, Sally, we're calling in Gabby. I don't know where she's at, but she needs to be here. And Sally says, yoga is my two-brain time. I incorporate both brains in my practice. Awesome. I love hearing that. Tony says, you don't want to know. Yes, we do. I'm a little off today from a small flare-up yesterday. So Sally's got to put up with me. Oh, Tony, you're easy to put up with. I've been there. I've been around you. You're such a loving person, and I certainly appreciate the heck out of you. And yeah, I love how Prachetta calls you Protector Tony, and you're just so beautiful. So we're calling in some of our people. Sharon Boyle, yeah, I don't know where they're at, but let's get them in here. Hope says there's a song about Santa Fe. I don't know it. Maybe you can sing it to us. I know, right, Kathy? We're calling in our Jean. She must still be asleep, but let's get her in here because I love the energy of Jean Lorio. Don't you just love her energy? I just want to have her there with me for a week and just say, okay, inspire me, lift me up, share your love with me because she is just pure love, just pure unconditional love. I wish I had had her for a teacher because I can imagine how she was with the classroom and just the compassion, the care, wanting everybody to succeed. That's how she is. And I love Jean. We should do some, we should do some edifying this morning. Who would you like to edify? To edify means that you lift somebody up, somebody that just sometimes they don't even know how awesome they are because they don't hear it from a lot of people. But I really want to edify Jean Lorio. She is she's one of the best at sending out that pure love to everyone. And when I hear her speak, there's such wisdom. She is a very wise woman. And I think we could all learn from that woman how to be more open and accepting. She does do the accept, align, allow. She lives it. So let's lift up Jean Lorio and get her in here this morning. Let's call her in with our love. Okay, so what else we got going on? Prachetta says, what happened to Sharon Boyle? Her telecast got canceled. Hope all is well with her. I hadn't seen anything about it, Prachetta, so I'm not sure. Sally says she's a weirdo, but that's why she is so loved. Don't we love that? Don't we love when people show us their personality that's just like so beautiful and free? Sharon Boyle is free. She really has come out of the box and doesn't have any limits. She just is so sunshiny, and I love that about her. So let's do that. There's somebody that you really admire for showing us themselves, for showing how they are, who they are, how they love. Just put that in the comments. Who is it that you want to just give a shout out to and say, you know what? I just love you. I just love you. I love this about you. I love how you make me feel. Let's do that. Let's lift up some people today. Okay, and Sally says, yeah, I read that. And Sally said, the class with her is hilarious. We love her so much. And Hope says, I did send her a message this morning to check on her as I didn't see her on her regular time. I turned it on as well, Hope, and I didn't see the meditation, the sound healing that was supposed to happen with Sharon this morning. So I don't know what's going on. I haven't heard anything, haven't gotten any messages that I know of. I checked my messages when I woke up at 4:30. Nope, there's nothing from either Sharon or Gabby. So I don't know what happened with that morning meditation day that she was supposed to do. Oh, Erica, it said Sharon was sick today. Oh, I hate to hear that. She just got over being sick. So let's lift our Sharon up and put her in our prayer circle today. Oh, Prachetta, I love you too, honey. And Suzanne is giving a shout out to Kathy. Kathy, and yes, let's love on our Kathy. And Deirdre's here. Good morning, Deirdre. Somebody just woke up. Well, I'm so glad you woke up, Deirdre, because we miss you when you're not here. And I think I mentioned your name earlier. So I'm glad you heard the call to wake up. Okay, so they did put a message out on Facebook that she's not well. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so Kathy says at the same time, she has a great sense of humor, natural woman, natural but loving but fun. We have a fun family, don't we? Fun, loving, really loving on each other and laughing with each other and lifting each other up. Sally says she's such a kid, so pure of heart. Yeah. Erica, my Teri Angel. Oh, thank you for that shout out. Let's lift each other up right now. Who do you want to say, you know what? I love you. I love you. You're awesome. You're amazing. I want to say that to every one of you that's on here. I think you're all amazing. And you all lift me up every day. So who do you want to say their name? Just put it in there. Just say their name and just say, I love you. Just like Kathy is saying to Suzanne, I love you, Suzanne. Just so beautiful. Oh, Becky, good morning. Kathy says, I'm loving the love. And Prachetta says, I would edify Sally and Tony. A shout out loud from India. I am for cheer. Love you both so much. God bless you. I am in total agreement. Sally and Tony, I miss being with you. I miss that time of just sitting there around the table having coffee or sitting on your couch in the center and just being with you, just being in your presence. It was just so amazing. Just like with you, Suzanne, having coffee with you and sharing some just beautiful moments together. And that land blessing that we did at Valley Forge, that was amazing. That was very, very powerful to be on that mountain. And thank you. Thank you for opening your home to me. All of you that have opened your homes. Charlie, such a beautiful person. Let's lift up Charlie this morning. Anyone else that just wants to say to Charlie, I love you. You're just a goofball. Your heartfelt compassion is amazing. How much you care for everyone and want the best for everyone. Let's love on our Charlie right now. Just give him some love. Give Charlie a big hug. I just feel like Charlie needs a hug. Oh, there we go. Erica says, Charlie, I love you. Yeah. Charlie he's pure heart. And I know this. I've been in his presence. I know how deeply he cares and he shows it. That's what's so beautiful. Some people are a little quieter, so you don't see the energy coming from them until you're there with them. But oh, yes, Hope says, I love our Charlie. He's such a big kid. He is, isn't he? He's a goof. And he's given me so many moments of laughter, just beautiful moments. And let's see. And Hope is loving on Erica. Kathy says, I shared because this is the best way to start the day. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you for sharing. And Erica is sending out love to Hope. I love this. And Sally says, giving a shout out to Suzanne Millard for her allowing our class to practice tarot readings with her. She listened to each one so graciously. Thank you, Sally. And yes, I love our Suzanne. Erica says, you are an inspiration to me. And see what else we got. Suzanne replying to Sally, I love you guys. It was a wonderful experience. Awesome. Deirdre says, I love Charlie Dimples. I love that. Yeah, Charlie, there you are. Charlie says, I love you all. Well, you are so loved right back. And I don't think you even know how much this family loves and cares about you, Charlie. We truly do. You're absolutely amazing. You're so open and just caring about everyone and wanting the best for everyone. So thank you. Thank you, Charlie, for being who you are, being that beautiful soul that you are. Erica is sending love to Sally. Sally, are you feeling this love? All of you, just feel into the love. I just so appreciate every one of you. And Deirdre, I love you so much. You just made me feel so welcome when I was there. And I was showing Ruth my little minion in my car yesterday. You all know I have my minion blanket in the car, my little blankie that keeps me warm when I'm on the road. And when I saw Deirdre, she gave me a little minion to hang in the car, and it's there. It's keeping me company. It sings to me. So I was showing it to Ruth yesterday. She was laughing at it. And let's see what else we got. So much love going on. I love this. I love the love that's being shared here this morning. Erica's sending love to Jean. Kathy says, keep on keeping on, Charlie. Yeah, absolutely. And Sally giving a huge shout out to Teri for everything you do for each one of us. I love you. I love you, honey. You're amazing. So keep the love going, but also it's time to put in your prayer requests. If anybody has something going on and you would like us to lift you up, just put that in the prayer request today. Oh, I will, Deirdre. I'll come back, honey. There'll be more New York time for sure. And Sally says, I do feel the love. Thank you all. And I love all of you too. I know, Sally, I feel your love. And I felt it in person. And I absolutely love you, my darling. You're beautiful. So how was that for you? How was that little love fest? Just edifying each other just because we can. Just because we are family. And that's what family does. A spiritual family. Anyway, knowing that we are one, we can hold each other up. Yeah. Oh, Erica, I know. We better feel that love, right? We're all so loved. I don't know where Jean Lorio is. I'm not sure. Or Gabby or Stacy, the ones that are not here, but I'm loving up on them anyway. Let's send them all love. Let's give them a big hug and say, even though we don't see your name, we love you. We think of you. And we want you here with us. And Catherine Kovacs just came into the room. Good morning, Catherine. Catherine, I love you. I love how beautiful you are. And you don't even know that you are. You're just you and so open and loving. Oh, and look at who it is. There's our Jean. She overslept. It's okay. It's allowed. But you're here now, and Jean, I hope you see all the comments. I hope that you see how much you were loved on this morning. And I really would love for you to listen to the replay because we lifted you up and we called you in here. So thank you for being here. We're doing some edifying and just lifting people up with love. And it's okay, Catherine, you're right on time. You're here when you're supposed to be here. And I'm glad that you made it. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Donna Capitula. So much love sent your way, Donna. Thank you for showing up. So it's almost our prayer time. If you have prayers, go ahead and put them in there and we'll all lift you up together. You've seen our love, you've felt our love, and now let's pour love into whatever is going on for you, whatever you need us to rally around you and hold you up so that whatever's going on can be sent to the light. Sally says, prayers for our son's heart to heal soon, for Tony's healing to continue, for the state of the universe during its transition, for all of our beautiful family here and in Zenlightenment. Absolutely. For Chada, special prayers for my dearest, beautiful, very Teri Ma'am to be happy, healthy, and strong. Prayers of good health for our protector Tony, Wendy, Stacy, Sharon, Shantae, and Hope. Prayers for Oreo. Prayers of abundance, courage, strength, and happiness for Tracy, David, for Cheer, Neil, and my soul sister Sally. Love you all and hugs. We love you right back. Jean says prayers for my wonderful spiritual family. And Catherine, please pray for me, going through a lot right now. We certainly will, Catherine. And I hope continuous prayers for my cousin Lorraine Hillett, who lift her up every day. Erica's asking prayers for Sharon. And Erica Erica says, Jean L'Oreal, I love you, Jean. You inspire me. You inspire me too, Jean. And I want to lift up Hope. I don't know if I said that. Hope, thank you so much for your love. And thank you for sharing of yourself so beautifully. Hope sends me nutrition, seed food, and it's wonderful. And I love it. And I know it's keeping me really going strong. So thank you. Suzanne, please pray for my whole family, for the fires to be extinguished everywhere. Prayers for Gaia and our whole family. Thank you. Thank you, Suzanne. Erica says the end of fires, COVID, and hate. Yeah. Good morning, Joanne. Joanne, we did some edifying this morning, and I want to lift you up, Joanne. I want to just share that this woman is so beautiful, so loving and caring and compassionate. Joanne, you have shown me such love, and I want to love on you and just say, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I want to put you in our prayer circle and really get you lifted up today. And Prachetta, thank you. Praying for my entire family. Thank you for that. Yes, we definitely need those prayers in my biological family. Pray for my sister Billy and her son, and my brother Gary, all of us that are going through something right now, whether it's physical or emotional. Just lift us all up right now, please. And yes, Erica, hope is pure love. I love my Hope. She's so beautiful. And Charlie is praying for Erica to get a job she wants and that she deserves, and most certainly do, Erica. And we're holding that up for you. Deirdre prayers for everyone in our tribe and world peace too, of course. Okay. Oh, thank you, Joanne. I miss you, honey. I miss you and your hugs and your beautiful love. And I hope and pray that you're doing well. So let's do our meditation and prayer. We got some of our folks in that we called in. And thank you. Thank you for showing up and for being here, all of you who are here every day doing just this, just loving on each other, caring about each other, and lifting each other up. So thank you. Thank you for being here. And let's put our Sherry Myers and her husband Dan in the circle this morning, really lifting Dan up as he is going through a physical issue with prostate cancer. And let's put him in that circle for healing, for that to be gotten under control naturally without surgery. I know he is making a decision about what he's going to do. So let's put Dan Myers in our group, in our circle. Erica, grateful for all the love we have for each other. Me too, honey. Me too. And Hope says, prayers for the entire tribe to be abundant in wealth and health. Prayers for you, Teri, to continue our quest with ease and grace. May your health continue to grow stronger and stronger. Prayers for Sharon Boyle and Tony De La Rosa. Prayers for Jean L'Oreal that she is safe and well. Thank you. Such beautiful prayers. Let's go into our meditation time. Just go into your heart space right now. We've been there, but let's focus now on that beautiful love that's felt from sharing love with each other. When we share our love, we get it right back. And that's what you've seen. When we edify another, we get lifted up. When we say to somebody, I just love you, just because I love you. I want to share that love that's in my heart. It opens us up to receive more love, for more love to come in, for more edification to come in, to really see ourselves in others' eyes. That's what I love, being able to share with somebody how much I love you. And then I see myself in your eyes. So that's what we've all done right now in this moment. We've loved on each other, which means we've loved on ourselves. And let's just go into that moment where that's what we're feeling. We're just feeling love. So placing your hand on your heart, that brings your energy right in there, right where you are. We're in this now moment. We're not looking backward. We're not moving forward. We're just staying right here, very present. And in this now moment, how are you feeling? Go into that heart right now. How are you feeling in there? Let's really do a check-in. Check in with your heart. Just ask your heart, how am I today? Do I have anything in there that doesn't need to be there? Do I have any worry, any fear, any expectation that I've been putting out there? Is there anything that's holding me back from my joy? Is there anything in my heart that's not allowing me to give fully of myself, of my love? Is there any wall that's been built up that's keeping me from receiving love? Is there an old pattern or old thought process that maybe I need to look at again? Ali O'Shea tells us that a belief is just a thought you keep thinking. So if you have any thought that's running around inside of you that's keeping you in the belief of illusion, of separation, in the belief that you can't do something, or that you're not strong enough, or you're not well enough to do something, it's a thought you keep thinking. Let's pivot away and change those thoughts. Let's change our words and change our beliefs by thinking a new thought. That new thought is, I am enough. I am worthy. I am healthy. I am healed. I am whole. I am in my perfection. Seeing yourself as perfection doesn't mean that you don't have anything wrong. It just means you are perfect just the way you are. There's nothing to be changed. So just do some of those affirmations right now, right to your heart. Speak to your heart this morning. We've been speaking from our heart. We've been sharing love from our heart. So let's share other things. Let's speak to our heart and say, I love you. I love you. We have to give ourselves love. We have to fill up that cup that's inside of us. Otherwise, we don't have anything to give out to others. So the way you shared with everyone else this morning, the way you lifted people up and edified others, do that to yourself now. Turn it to your heart and say, I love you. And now share something that you really love about yourself. Do you love your sense of humor? Do you love how compassionate you are? Do you love that you're creative? Just do some sharing right now to your heart. And just speak those words that you want other people to say to you. If you want someone to say to you, you are so beautiful, say that now to your heart. Because you are. You're all beautiful. You're all amazing, every one of you. So I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to envision that your heart is listening. That heart that's so beautiful inside of you is just waiting to hear from you. It's waiting for a hug. It's waiting to be edified, for you to tell it. You are so beautiful. You are so full of love. You are so joyful. You make me happy just by being my heart. Give your heart a hug. Give it a hug. Just say, I want to hug you. I want to love you. I want to know this feeling always that's inside of me. Now, what's your heart saying back to you? How is your heart responding to being loved, to being cared for being acknowledged? How often do we acknowledge that part of us that keeps us alive, that part of us that is what we're always giving from? But now let's turn it around and give to our heart. Let's really love on each other right now. Loving on yourself is loving on each other because we're all one. We're all one. And we're all beautiful and we're all amazing and powerful. And we are all definitely deserving of being loved on. And that's what we've done here today. We've shared love. How do you feel? How do you feel? I want to hear. I want you to type it in. How are you feeling right now in this moment? I feel awesome. I feel so lifted up right now. It's like nothing else matters. Nothing matters except this moment in time that I'm spending right here with you. This beautiful, beautiful family. I love you. I love you all so much. Thank you. I'm reading your comments. Thank you. Catherine, honey, we are lifting you up. We are sending so much love your way. Let's all love on Catherine right now. Everyone that's on here, everybody that's still present. Let's love Catherine Kovacs. Just love her. Just let her know how special she is. Catherine, you're amazing. You don't even know how amazing you are. And you're part of us. And we love you. Oh, I love these comments. I love you all. Deirdre, my heart answered, I love you, silly woman. Oh, I have tears of joy just reading your comments. Oh my gosh. Oh, you're making me cry this morning. Jean Walensky, good morning. She says peaceful. Rick, truly happy. Catherine, you feel better? Good, because we love you and we want you better. We want you the best you can be. And Charlie says there are no words to describe it. Prochetta, feeling loved, feeling my mom around. I love you, mom and dad. Erica's feeling blissful. Yes, Catherine, do you see that? Do you see that love we're giving you? Ah, you are so loved and you don't even know it. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I just love. That's all I do is just love. And it's so beautiful to be in that state. So, if I can quit crying, I'm going to do our heart telephone. So let's do that. Let's all just envision right now that you're holding each other. Let's just hold each other. You know, we can get close virtually. Just envision that person right there beside of you. Put your arm around that person. Let's don't hold hands this morning. Let's get our circle tighter. Let's put our arms around each other. And on the count of 3, we are going to say, what? We are going to say, thank you. I love you. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you so much. Oh, Catherine, thank you, honey. You can be a hot mess right beside of me. I'm a hot mess too. So, oh, thank you, Christina. Thank you. I love you. Christina, you are so beautiful. Thank you for being here with us today. Yes, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Hope says, feeling like I'm so loved and it's beautiful, and I'm not attached to this dialysis machine. I'm separate from it. Strange feeling. Yeah, yeah. Just feel into the true you, the authentic you that's perfect in every way. And Erica, you're a hot mess. We're all a hot mess this morning. And you know what? It's awesome. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's perfect. We can do this. We can cry. We can laugh. We can hold each other because that's real. We're being real this morning. And it's so beautiful to do that, to just be real with each other. So thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing of yourself so authentically. I love you all. And go about your day in the same way. Please don't stop the momentum of love. Keep giving it. Keep giving your love to each other, to others that you encounter in the world. If you have someone that's right there with you, just say to that person, I love you. Doesn't matter what the relationship is. It doesn't matter if maybe you've had some difference with others. Just say, I love you. And let love be what heals you today. Happy tears. Yes, Charlie, happy tears, definitely. And there's our Deirdre taking us out of here. And I do have to get out of here. I have to get on the road because I got to go pick up Ruth Anderson and can't wait to see her and say, I love you, and just be together. So blessings to all of you. Some of you I will see later today. We have book club, and Dr. Ruth Anderson will be with us for the book club today. If any of you want to come in, please do. Just come in and say hello to her. Tell you what, just come into the book club at 1 o'clock Eastern and say, Ruth, I love you. And let's blow her away with love. That woman deserves love. All of us do, but she does so much for the world. Come in and show your appreciation to Ruth today. Thank you. I love you. And namaste, y'all. I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.